Foundation. Thank you. Now we have Hillary Clinton. Now, she laid out her strategy to fight ISIS. There was a speech yesterday. She said she is prepared to add more boots on the ground. Prepared to do that. Leslie Marshall is joining us now from Los Angeles. Now, that was yesterday. From yesterday, you now have this Bamako situation. I suspect that Hillary Clinton will want to put more distance between herself and President Obama. You're on the left. Would you agree with me?
Well, I was always a Hillary girl, and I still am, Stuart. This is not something that is new. She and the president have not been in step with one another with regard to Syria. But when he was her boss and she was Secretary of State, it was a bit different than now as she is running for his job for the future. She has always talked about it, continues to talk about arming the rebels.
Leslie. Let's look to the future. We've just had two outrageous terrorist attacks. One was literally last night. This is a fluid situation. You have to believe that Hillary Clinton is going to try to put more distance between herself and the president. The president's actions thus far have not been well received, put it like that. She's going to move to a more hawkish position, isn't she?
Well, that's what I'm saying. This is nothing new. She always has been perceived, not just by Democrats, but even Republicans, as more hawkish than President Obama. I know a lot of Republicans myself that said, gee, I wish you Democrats had elected her instead of Barack Obama in hindsight when we look at what's happened throughout the world. So this is not new, her being hawkish. I'm not surprised, and I don't think that she has come farther apart from the president. I just think she's more vocal about it in her current role as a candidate for that position.
Go ahead.
Hey, Leslie, it's Guy Benson. I'm just trying to get a handle on what Hillary Clinton's actual position here is, because a while ago she was against any boots on the ground against ISIS, and then the president put special forces in. She supported him there. Her strategy that she just came out with apparently opens the door to boots on the ground, but she said it would be a mistake in a discussion with Fareed Zakaria just yesterday, even in the wake of an attack here by ISIS. Do you, as a supporter of hers, understand what she actually believes when it comes to boots on the ground in ISIS?
Quite frankly, I think that she is doing, and I think any leader of any nation looks to those in their Pentagon, looks to those who are top brass in their military and have this expertise. Guy, you know as well as I do that we can get right now 10 people that are former military brass, that are generals, that are colonels, and there will be disagreement among them as to whether troops on the ground is effective or not.
Yeah, I understand that. I'm asking what, but she's running to be commander-in-chief. I'm wondering what her position is, because it seems to have changed several times.
I think she's been very... No, I think she's been very clear with her position. To say that she is open to boots on the ground doesn't mean that we wage war on the ground in an unstable nation such as Syria that has a civil war that many people feel is an unwinnable situation to put American and international troops on the ground. We also have to look at what is the containment issue. I mean, first of all, ISIS wants the United States to come to Syria, and it will help ISIS throughout the world with the perception that we are enemies and occupiers. We have seen and still have difficulty since our invasion of and occupation, as it was viewed by the world.
Wait a second.
With Iraq. We still have problems
Leslie.
with the Taliban in Afghanistan.
Wait a second. Jeb Bush was on Fox News this morning and on Fox Business this morning saying American troops should be there for a limited engagement. In, kill 'em out. You got a problem with that?
It's not that I have a problem with that. It's that those in the military who are experts currently and have been, which Jeb Bush is not, said that's easy to say, not as easy to do.
Not the military people we've been talking to. We have seen that with the Taliban
in Afghanistan.
Leslie, I'm terribly
we were supposed to be in and out with Afghanistan, and we're still there.
I understand, and we're out of time. I'm very sorry about that, Leslie. I don't mean to cut you off like this. I'm sorry.
No problem, Stuart.
Sorry. More Varney in a moment.